We'll get there soon enough. Quick, ready yourselves. Shall I push the button?
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. Welcome back to another 1v1 pro challenge. Well, supposedly pro, I suppose we do have Fargo in it. You could say maybe pro versus semi, something like that. We do have Fargo against R0LL, best of 13. It's going to be a massive $200, I'm told $200 plus, whatever that means. I think the prize pool is still growing, but yeah, I don't know if these two have got a bit of a rivalry between them or not. But yeah, R0LL against Fargo, best of 13, and we are pretty much bang on time. So just going to log in. Welcome everyone to the chat. Yo, Xgal, aka Baloney, Free Syria. Alirin BM, welcome, man. XKL says this is a battle for the top 12. Probably quite accurate, to be fair. Got roll already here. And we're just waiting for Fargo. So I'm going to make the game. I don't actually know. I think the first game is a stealth mirror. I just need to actually double check that. But yeah, I believe it's a stealth mirror. So yeah, first game is going to be a tank mirror on Snowy Drought. Let me just show you this. Okay, so yeah, massive thank you to Wraith and AK Baloney for putting this together. Roll against Fargo is happening now. Yeah, $200 plus, that's what I was told. I don't know if it's like still growing or not. Best of 13. We've got a tank mirror to kick things off on Snowy Drought. It's a very, very good matchup, actually. Only Scuba recently made a topic on the forum saying that tank mirror is one of the best things to watch. And to be honest, I do agree. Tank mirror is super, super epic. Stealth mirror on Desolate District. Desolated District, because the map is spelled wrong. It shouldn't have a D on the end, but it should be. Yeah, anyway. Matchups, and then we'll be reversed. Okay, so Tox Demo on Rebellion, Demo Nuke on Vendetta, Tank Stealth on Plant Waste, Air Stealth Liquid Gold, China Super Weapon on Sand Scorpion, USA GLA on dedusu, Inf GLA on Imminent Victory, and then if there's a final decider, there will be an Air Mirror on Mountain Oils. Now, if one player wins and the other player is not happy with the outcome, then they have the option to do an additional money bet. This was just suggested by a couple of the people who are helping put this together. And it will be basically one game. You can bet as much money as you want. So if you want to bet the whole $200 again on this one game, then you can do. It'll be basically played on Winter Arena, and it's Super Weapon versus Tank. Now, the winner of the set will get to choose which armor they play, whether it be Super Weapon or Tank. And then the winner takes all. So let's say you bet an additional $200 or you bet an additional $100 or $50, you will double your money basically if you win that one game, Super Weapon versus Tank. Will there be a no eco there? Potentially. Seen a lot of no ecos recently. But yeah, I have heard things about Roll's V Micro, so if he goes a Super Weapon, maybe that won't be so good for him. That's if we even get to that anyway. He might take the Tank anyway, so yeah. Without further ado then, I think we are ready. What the hell? FO5. Is that actually Fargo? Why is Fargo playing under another account? Right, let's just make sure it is the Fargo. I don't think this is Fargo. Okay, he's here. He's here. He's here. Just gotta check. Gotta check it's Fargo. Right. Okay. So, what's the first map? A snowy drought, is it? A snowy drought. Right, snowy drought v4. Right, let's kick things off. Yeah, we can't be taking any chances. It is April Fool's, although it is past 12 o'clock now in the UK, so you never know. Fargo might be trying to pull some kind of prank, so yeah, we've got to make sure it is definitely Fargo. This is Clan War account, but the fact that he was 0-0 and it's the first day of Clan Wars, it could well be, but... Oh man, the prediction. Let's see the war of words. Right, I think a lot of people here are predicting Fargo to win because I think it's safe to say he is the favorite. R0LL only recently played Google, and yeah, I won't spoil the result, but the performance could have been maybe a little tiny bit better. But here we are against Fargo. I don't think Fargo is quite as good as Google. This is the battle for the top 12, as Xgal said in the chat earlier. So yeah, if you win this game, you do make it into the official Mart Smart top 12. Does it even have a top 12, or is that like slightly below standard, like not even worth listing? That kind of level. But yeah, anyway, here we have Fargo. He's gone for 2 supplies, 2 war factories. It is a tank mirror on Snowy Drought. Actually, it's one of my as I said before, Scuba said saying this was a really good matchup to watch, tank mirror. Actually, a tank mirror on Snowy Drought is probably one of the more fun matchups or mirrors to watch in the whole game. Really, really like it. So yeah, we've got Flamer versus Flamer. Over here on this right side, we've got an outpost to back it up. So yeah, I'm expecting we're going to see a really good performance from Fargo, because no doubt his confidence will be good here. When you are the favorite against someone, I think you go into it with another level of confidence. So I'm expecting a good performance from here. But what are we going to see from R0LL? What are we going to see? Because R0LL has good days and bad days, I think. So yeah, let's see what he's going to bring to the party today. Anyway, Fargo making good progress here. He's actually killed an outpost here. There is a little tiny bit of a lag. It says 10 ping, but it does feel like little freezes. This Battle Master here taking quite a bit of damage. Now having to... go back. Actually does get the kill. Instant Vet 2 on the rocket there. And actually, looks like R0LL's holding pretty nice. But he might lose some stuff here. He did lose a GAT there, and he's probably going to lose... his Battle Master as well. If they just start shooting at it, they should. And you get a lot of XP very, very fast because of the Vet 2 Battle Masters in tank mirrors. Are we going to see a propaganda center from anyone? We are, and Fargo is actually already on 3 supplies and getting a propaganda center. So he's ahead in terms of like infrastructure buildings. But is he a little bit thin on the grounds in terms of units? Yes, he is. Probably because he's upgraded to all of this stuff so quick. He is keeping R0LL busy though, and he actually might hunt R0LL here. Yeah, R0LL is actually going to be hunted. That is an extraordinarily bad position you want to be in. Not just the dozer, but I mean in general. So yeah, Fargo performing very, very well here. Maybe looking like as good a start as you would expect. Fargo versus R0LL. I don't know if Fargo is hunted. Are both players hunted? I think both players are hunted. But yeah, Fargo's got this Battlemaster to worry about now in his supply line. But he kind of just has to hold because he has got the supply advantage. He's got an extra 50% economy because he's collecting from there. Maybe just slightly less than 50% because these trucks are moving. He is being harassed over here, but he's also ahead in terms of tech. He doesn't have a barracks though, so he can't get the buildings. That would make all the difference, really, sending the Lotus across the map. To capture one of the war factories would probably be a GG. Yeah, Fargo, although his position looks strong, he's actually seemingly struggling a little tiny bit because this supply here is taking damage. It might actually go down. 2 Battlemasters there to try and help things out, but that is going to even the supplies out. In fact, you would even say that Fargo is now behind in terms of supplies because of the imperfect supply collection there. Big battle going on in the middle, and R0LL is pushing straight down the middle. Doesn't even need his tech, apparently. We've got an Emperor out now for Fargo. And how is that going to do against this army for R0LL? I think it's actually going to do really, really well. I think it is going to do really well. Because there's not enough Battlemasters here for R0LL. And there's now an ECM out as well. So yeah, this is looking pretty bad for R0LL. If I was R0LL, I'd be thinking about sending some sneaky flamers down the sides of the map. I suppose that side is covered. This side is relatively covered, but a really sneaky one down here, now that Fargo is hunted, could bode really, really well for him. But yeah, this Emperor now has to be engaged. I don't know if it's the right engagement to take, though. There's 4 Battlemasters, but there's ECMs backing this up. Emperor is going to go down, actually. It looks like. Yeah, it's going to go down. So was that a bit of like an ambitious push there for Fargo? Should he have pushed in that deep? Considering he had a good advantage there with the tanks. But yeah, maybe went in a little bit prematurely. So yeah, the game is freezing at times. Which I don't really understand. Maybe Revora is not the platform to be playing on. Very, very scrappy battle here in the middle. On this left-hand side, Fargo going to come out on top with the Battlemaster numbers. He has got another Emperor out now. So, is he just going to hold the line here? Or is he going to continue the push? But there's another 4 Battlemasters coming for R0LL. This is very, very interesting in tank mirror. I did not expect it to be like this, but yeah, it does seem quite laggy. Okay, I think this might be the beginning of the end for R0LL because he is losing a lot of tanks here. The ECMs with this, oh, look at it now, it's a Vet 3 Emperor. I heard they actually had to nerf the Emperor, you know, the speaker tower on top of it. They had to nerf it from getting the subliminal messaging because it actually became too powerful. So if you can imagine you have a Vet 3 subliminal messaged Emperor, and you can imagine how strong it is. It can literally probably take on those 5 Battlemasters by itself. Never mind with these tanks here as well. There's a few gas sneaking in. Can try and get in the supply line. Not sure how much damage that's really going to do though, because all the action is really happening here. GG from both players, and Fargo takes a 1-0 lead. So yeah, well played to Fargo. Both players hunted, as Google said in the chat, in under 4 minutes. Is quite impressive. But now it's going to be a stealth mirror. I don't know what map was this one. Stealth mirror on Desolated District is going to be the next one. So yeah, a little bit laggy there. I don't know if we need another player to host or something. I think the distance between the UK and is it Jordan where R0LL is from? Yeah, it's probably a few lag spikes here and there. Might be totally unavoidable. Okay, Stealth Mirror Desolated District is next. Desolated District. What is going on with Fargo? That was weird. Is that game actually going to play? Yeah, it does seem quite laggy. Like, look at it here, 25 ping. I think it's something to do with Fargo, you know. I think it is something to do with Fargo. Okay, we've got Roll over here on this right hand side. He is with the red stealth. Looks like he might be going for a 3 supply build order. Over here we've got Easy Fargo with the yellow stealth, and he is doing his traditional boxing in of his workers, but he has left some gaps here. He has left some gaps. He's saying, sorry, I can't do this anymore. What Fargo's saying is not the real Fargo. What? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, we went with the wrong... we went with the wrong Fargo. Oh, man, that was the fake. What the hell? Oh my god. That had me really confused for a second. Desolated District. Alright, so that was an imposter. That was an imposter. Okay, so back with the real Fargo, and the ping does seem better, so I'm going to assume that guy was probably not from the UK. So that was an imposter. That was a fake. Oh man, these April Fools. Anyway, down in the bottom left we've got Fargo with the blue GLA stealth. Over in the top right we have Roll. I never know really. Is it you roll? Is that how you're supposed to? Is that what you say? I used to call him you rolly because I used to think that was an I on the end. Yeah, you roll. Interesting box going on there. Fargo's actually going for a double arms dealer. Yo, is that boxed off or not? It's an interesting box from Roll here. Okay, it's one arms dealer versus 2 arms dealers. And Fargo's actually stealthed this one, so this one will not be detected. Oh, man. Is this the TNT? Okay, first technical is on the way. Will it be able to get in there? I think it will. It'll just be able to go through that little gap. It's going to go through and kill some workers. This is not a good start for R0LL, losing all them workers straight away. There is a technical coming through for R0LL though, but there are 2 barracks being produced, but I think there's 2 terrorists inside of there. Or is there more? So now he can just go in. So he will get some harassment done as well. But there are technicals on the way, and there's one technical here was getting the crush, but I don't know if he realized there's workers there or not, because he did crush them. I think there might be one more terrorist in there. Or maybe not. Maybe he knows that Fargo likes to make these fakes. So actually, yeah, so far so good there for R0LL, I think. Nice little box going on. He's actually got a second arms dealer over here now. Technical versus technical, and Fargo. Oh, so a technical's actually gone in there inside of Fargo's box, but Fargo's not been able to follow it. So it is a bug in 0 hour. Little talk about bugs recently in 0 hour. But yeah, Fargo's had to sell his main supply. He does still have 2 supplies. He's brought a worker back, and now he's going to remake that supply. But I suppose that's the thing. If you can leave a tiny enough gap so your opponent can get through, and you can't. So yeah, Fargo's in a bad way at the moment. He is in a bad way. Shame I missed that, actually. Yeah, technical going in and killing his supply line. Actually a massive, massive point. He's going to have to try and keep R0LL as busy as possible now with these technicals, but R0LL is already on a double arms dealer himself. He's actually securing one of the oils for himself as well. Technical here as well. Is that going to be a TNT? He's actually gone for the crush on the Rebel. He did get it. Technical's now coming in, but Fargo's completely surrounded here. He's trying to split up his units. He's going to try and get 2 of them inside of the worker line and probably kill... Yeah, he's killed all of the workers. But here now, one of the technicals for Fargo will go down. We'll get the scrap. We'll roll. This technical has escaped. I don't even know. Was that one of the ones that went in there? I don't even know how that's escaped if that is so. But now it's going to go down. Yeah, interesting fact is you want to get the technicals to get the last hit, because if the tunnel gets the last hit, it doesn't leave the scrap. Little interesting fact for you there. Fargo has denied this oil cap here, and R0LL is going to deny this one. I say oil cap, it's not an oil cap, it's actually securing the area, capturing the area, let's say. But yeah, Fargo currently doesn't have any tunnels here, so he's going to take immense damage now from this technical armada from R0LL. R0LL shooting over the buildings, killing some stuff. Fargo now bringing his quads, but there's so many technicals there. This barracks is going to fall. Probably a load of workers will fall, but is this a TNT? No, I might just be going in to kill the worker line again. Yeah, there's a lot of quads here. I think the technicals will come out on top, though, because there are so many. And there's some, like, with some veterancy scrapped up a little bit as well. So, yeah, Fargo, it's not looking so good for him. Will he be able to hold the line here? I mean, if he doesn't, it's game over. If he does, the game's going to continue. Yeah, all depends. Can he hold here? Nice little micro from Fargo. He's moving stuff back. But I don't think it's enough, because there's already some super techs in here. There's some Vet 3, Vet 2s. And I think that is it. I think Fargo is lost now, because he'd already had to sell his main. Now he's going to have to sell this one, or just give away the XP. GG from Fargo there. But I think, was it all down to that technical that actually went in through the gap? Fargo's saying it's very laggy, he needs to fix that, or go Radmin. Is he just making excuses though? Because really, the thing that lost him the game was actually... Yeah, can I quickly watch the replay? Yeah, I can actually. Just to see what happened with that technical. Let's have a look. So there's score. Let's see exactly what happened. I see. This is the thing. You leave a tiny gap. The enemy can get in, but you can't. So yeah. That's happens many times. Wonder if we should change host. We have got a few fake Fargos here now. But we know the real one is actually one with 2 losses. Why can't you go Radmin? I mean, we're having to do it with Google. What's bad on DC? This good. So yeah, I think we just go with Roll as the host. Maybe it's something to do with location. Maybe it's just better the host is in Jordan. I don't know. Okay, that's cool. That means I don't have to select the map. I can just focus on talking. Laughing at all these fake Fargos. If you didn't see my April's Fool video, by the way, that I uploaded this morning, I highly recommend you check that out. Basically made some prank maps. And you know what? I wasn't even sure that video was going to be funny or not because... I mean, it's one thing me finding it funny, but I'm one guy. But yeah, when you upload it to like thousands of people, are they gonna find it funny? So yeah, I thought I was just laughing to myself, but actually it seems to have gone down nicely. Okay, who's matchup? Okay, demo Nuke. Interesting one on Vendetta. Up in the north, we have F05 Fargo. This is the real one now. And he's playing as the blue GLA Demolition. Down in the south, we have Roll with the Cyan China Nuke. I don't know if this is lagging or not. Fargo seems to be typing ... as if there is some kind of lag. Saying go Radmin next, but I think I literally think that Roll physically can't go on Radmin because I think it'll just disconnect. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Down in the south, you have Roll with the Cyan. It looks like he's going to go for some kind of truck rush. You might have some good success here, really. Because there is a worker right there, but the truck is going the complete wrong way. So I think that that worker probably will sneak past undetected. It might be detected now. I can't really remember how big the vision is for the truck. I think it's to about there. So yeah, that truck there should be detecting that now, I think. There is another worker here. It's actually snuck past. This truck is going to get through to the supply line. Seems to be some kind of boxing going on here, but how are Fargo's boxing skills this time? I think that looks okay, you know. I think it does look okay. Terrorist here, though, for Fargo, might be able to kill some trucks. So these trucks do need to be careful. Probably need to move them out of the way. Oh, it's getting dangerously close for my liking. Then if you can force fire there and do damage through or not. But yeah, the terrorist just chilling. Requires so much micro to then deal with that with the Battlemaster. Truck trying to get in, but actually not being able to get in anywhere at all. Terrorist finally does go down. And this truck here is going to go down and give Fargo the scrap. But it's not scrap anyway because the tunnel got the last hit, as I said before. Tunnel now being established in Roll's base. And that's kind of a problem, really. Don't think he can see that. Or if he can, it's right on the edge of the fog. I think it's probably just under the fog. So yeah, that tunnel could cause some problems. There is one Battlemaster now in the base, and I'm not sure really what that'll be able to get done. It might be able to shoot over some supplies, but there is a terrorist there, probably on guard as well. Yeah, it is on guard. So that Battlemaster now actually might just go down. I'm pretty sure Roll hasn't seen this tunnel, but the lag here is really awful, actually. Shot up to 27 ping then. Yeah, now this tunnel is established. Terrorists are here, but they won't do anything to the mines. Oh, might lose 2 trucks, Roll. Yeah, he's going to lose 2 trucks. Nice little pick off there. And there is a dozer to pick off here, and the other dozer's here. So really, you could click on those 2 RPGs, click on the dozer, get these RPGs, and kill that one. He has the opportunity here to hunt, but is he going to do it? Oh, Fargo's going the wrong way. Fargo maybe lacks the ruthlessness to go for the hunt. I did say hunt there, by the way. This dozer has now escaped. So yeah, Fargo had a prime opportunity there to go for the dozer hunt, but yeah, didn't take it. And now there is a helix out, actually. Fargo will detect that, so he will be triggered now to make some quads. I like these terrorists. Very, very nice terrorists. But yeah, Roll is under a lot of pressure at the moment. Moving this helix back. It is a speaker tower helix. Probably just being used to kill the RPGs here. The Battlemaster's going to come in though and suicide on the RPGs. Do killer load. There's a tunnel over here for Fargo as well. Yeah, helix not very useful at the moment, but there is another helix now being produced. But the thing is, even though those helixes right now are empty, what it's actually forcing Fargo to do is make quads, and that's when the Battlemasters are actually going to be a lot more successful. There is a pile of scrap here. It's a Gatlix and a speaker tower. How many quads are there out? I'm not sure how many there are. Fargo is now in danger. He's killing some trucks, but he's about to lose his base, really. He's going to lose all of his workers here and not be able to produce anymore. Any one quad that he produces from there is just going to get gunned down by the helix. Yeah, I don't think this is looking that well for demo player, which is Fargo. These helix is now going to run around. Continue killing things. I think Fargo here is going to complain about the lag, but I don't really know if there's anything they can do about it. Scorpion here harassing the trucks, and a technical here harassing the trucks. But Fargo doesn't have any more collection. He's rebuilt a supply over here on this left-hand side, but any single quad that he makes will just get gunned down by the helixes. Radmin Lager GG. And Roll goes 2-1 up. I don't know how many people predicted that Roll would actually be 2-1 up, but yeah, here he is. Yeah, he's saying going Radmin, but I don't think Radmin is physically possible. Yeah, I actually prefer to play the Nuke on that map against Demo. I think Nuke is actually very decent against Demo. So many fakes. So many fakes. All right, trying to get Fargo back. This is the real role. Trying to get Fargo back, but he seems pretty adamant on doing something else. Yeah, there's a lot of fakes here, guys. I'll never match that little bit of drama. But yeah, currently 2-1 to Roll. How many people predicted? Fargo's actually last to load there. Did you notice Roll actually really quick to load? But Fargo was last to load. Fargo seems to be complaining that Roll's always playing on Game Ranger. But yeah, today here he's on Renvora, as Fargo calls it. But yeah, it seemed to be better when I was the host. When Roll tried to host, it did go worse. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. We've got Fargo, FO5 Fargo with the blue China Nuke down in the south. Then up in the north, we have Roll with the yellow GLA Demolition. I'm predicting a Fargo win here. I am predicting that. Like in this particular match, I mean Nuke versus Demo, because I just think Nuke is better than Demo on this map. I didn't even see what he wrote there. He wrote not even something. Yeah, it says 10 ping, so maybe I don't know. I don't know what's causing the lag. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the distance or something. I'm not sure. Okay, we do have a terrorist here for Roll. Is he going to kill any trucks? He's actually going to try to suicide his dozer. Oh, don't know if that's the greatest idea, because wouldn't be the first game he's been hunted. He did get hunted in the tank mirror as well. So yeah, and now there's going to be a tech RPG with a terrorist being loaded up as well. So Fargo does need to be careful he doesn't get hunted. Sometimes if you're a bit of an underdog, you will tend to go for the hunt a bit more. And it is going to be a tech RPG. 2 terrorists actually queued up probably for the next technical. Fargo is saying this is Pal Bile. There is now a terror tech being prepared as well. A worker being dropped off. And a few trucks here are probably going to go down. It is a tech RPG. Purely on the trucks, not for the dozer hunt just yet. No mines here, so now that technical could just go in. It depends when the mines spawn. He could have them already queued up. It does seem pretty laggy, actually. Yeah, it went to 27 there. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on, to be fair. Yeah, there are mines there now. TNT comes in and hits the war factory. And I think Fargo here is going to go 3-1 down. If this dozer gets hunted, which I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, he's hunted. He is hunted. And is the lag putting him off here? Because he did just get completely annihilated. He's now on no war factory, no dozer. He's got a few units out, which is a Battlemaster and a GAT. I think he's going to... Is he going to GG? GG, I host, if lag. He's going to say I'm out. He's not going to finish the set. Is it even Fargo? Because Fargo doesn't say GG. So yeah, GG. 3-1 is the score. Maybe Fargo's a little bit annoyed and put off by this lag, but 3-1. So far, yeah, not looking good for Fargo. He's going to host now. Google saying, yeah, even Roll versus Google was 15 to 19 ping, but there was some freezes. Yeah, it's weird, to be honest. It is weird. Yeah, it is weird. 3-1 so far is the score. Fargo under a lot of pressure here. Fargo is really getting annoyed. So Fargo's just pressed... he's just pressed go. You Fargo... saying you are the problem. Is he talking to me? Because R0LL can't see what Fargo's typing because he selected observer. Yeah, Fargo's actually left. Fargo is so annoying. Oh, sorry, he's so annoyed. He is so annoyed. Oh my god. He's made again. So yeah, we're waiting for R0LL to... where is he now? R0LL, why are you always playing on Game Range and now you want to play online only? Fargo is so annoyed. It's not even funny how annoyed he is. Fargo is literally so annoyed. He is literally annoyed. Ryan Crump in the chat says, what rank do you have to get to online to qualify for the World Series? If you're playing on Revora, on the ladder, I think it's the top 150 players will be eligible to enter. And if you're on Clan Wars, so a website called clanwars.cc, I think it's the top 50. But if you want a harder competition and you want to actually train and be doing well, then training against good opposition, then I recommend you play on Clan Wars. Because in Revora, you won't find really good players, to be honest. Okay, kicking off with game number 5 is a drama full so far. And we have Fargo down in the south. He is with the blue GLA Demolition. And there seems to be a trend at the moment with this fast supply building thing. Shay was the first person to do it. Then I copied it. Then I saw Excal copying it. And then now I am seeing basically everyone copy it. So, yeah, it's this fast supply, fast arms dealer. And actually, R0LL is doing the same as well. So this is potentially a new meta here. I mean, people slate Shay and stuff, but Shay actually does invent some cool stuff. Like this has to be put down to his invention. And also, he invented the scaffold blocking the firebase thing. Okay, yeah, it's now classed as a cheat, but no one back then had ever done it before, and he actually was the first person to do it. So, yeah, shout out to Shay, even though he's got his own problems. What the hell's going on here? Building his base the wrong way. He's building the base the wrong way. Oh my god. He's built the base the complete wrong way. Okay. Oh, we got Fargo coming across the map with the TNT. It's the same build order from both players. They're both getting fast supply, fast arms dealer, fast TNT, both players, but R0LL's is a little bit quicker. Rolls is going to hit the arms dealer. It's only 3 terrorists, but it is going to be super fast because it is only 3. And it's going to kill the arms dealer and then kill a load of workers as well. Meanwhile, there is a TNT on Roll's supply as well. And it does kill the arms dealer all the way down to the hole. And a load of workers is going to go down as well. I say a load, it looked like only 2 or 3 maximum. And here, I don't know if actually many workers actually went down. So I don't think Fargo's position here is actually that bad. Thor in the chat says, to be honest, the first one to do this was Boyka. Was it really? Spalding says the first one to do it was actually Dackle, who did it more than 10 years ago. Sorry, let me rephrase. By first person to do it, I mean, because no doubt it's not going to be the first person to do it, because you get all kinds of noobs doing all kinds of weird stuff. You probably someone did it on day 1 in 2003. But what I mean is in the current era, which was like from when, I don't know, from 2010 to now, 2021, I've never really seen anyone, or maybe I've seen it like once, never really seen anyone. It's not been the meta in GLA Mirror like ever. The first time I saw it was Shay doing it against, was it against the Xcal in the World Series? Or who did he do it against? He did it against someone in the World Series. Against Size. Did he do it against Size? Can't remember who he did it against. I mean, maybe Boyka did it as well, but I didn't see that. But yeah, you probably got Bob123 did it on day number 1 of 2003. But I've never seen it in a pro match. So Dackle might have done it, but I've never seen a replay. But mind you, replays didn't often get posted then. There wasn't Gentle and stuff, so. Okay, so Terrorist comes in again, hits the arms dealer, kills a load of workers. So yeah, TNTs both ways, aggressive tunnels both ways. This tunnel trying to get really aggressive, but that one is going to get shut down by Roll. Alan Tim says, one question, are experts auto-eligible to attend World Series 21? Or the rules remain the same for everyone? I think it's the same for everyone. And I would support that being the same rules for everyone, because even though a certain player might be classed as an expert, if you haven't got time during the whole month of April to get top 150 on Revora, or Renvora, as Fargo calls it, then you probably don't have time to play the World Series. Oh, this terrorist. Oh, is that due to lag? Are we waiting for Fargo to say something here? Yeah, if you don't have time to get rank 150, you could probably play 10 games at the end of the month, and you could probably still make it in the top 150. Ooh, baby, it's painful. The micro here from both players is a little bit questionable. Yeah, I don't know if I think that class is Fargo. I think that class is Fargo is on top now, and he has got the weaker army here. It's GLA Demolition. Omar Saeed says Xcal invented this build order and he invented the counter, which is 2 fast arms dealers. GG from Roll, well played. To Fargo, he does get a win. Did he even say GG there? I don't know if he said GG or not. And did Fargo host there? I think he did. So if both players are happy to continue with Fargo being the host with the least lag, then we just let that continue, I think. Fargo getting a win probably makes him feel a little bit better about himself. Although Roll did build his whole base facing the wrong way. Can I make the game sounds a little bit higher? Yeah, when we jump in, I'll make the game sounds a little bit different. Okay, 3-2 for Fargo. Yeah, I don't know who did the fast supply first. Probably Dackle or Excal or Scuba or someone did it way back in the day in pro 1v1 matches, but it's probably safe to say that it died out for 10 years and then Shay, well, I mean, Shay was the first person I saw do it, and he did it in a tournament, I think. Yeah, and we're seeing it again. We are seeing it again, this time from R0LL. Actually, we saw it from both players in the previous game. Now we're seeing it just from R0LL. You want the game sounds up? Okay. Fargo with a late supply here. Every second that passes he's not building a supply is an awful mistake. Oh, is he just not going for it? Is he going for the oils? What's he doing? Just oh, he's going for a... Is he going for a one supply tech RPG push or something? What the hell? He's literally not making one of the supplies. So it's going to be the fast... It's interesting how GLA Mirror meta is changing. After being so stagnant for like ages, like it was always two supplies, spam a load of tunnels, maybe you do a TNT, maybe you won't. That's how it was. Then 3 supplies came about, like with maps like Snowy Drought. Then 3 supplies was like the standard. Boyka was always doing the 3 supplies. And now it's changed again to 1 supply versus a fast supply, fast TNT. So, yeah, is this TNT going to be able to get anything done, though? It's going to be close. It is going to be close. I don't think it is going to be able to get anything done. That Terra Tech is going to have to run away now. And these workers over here are going to get hit. It's interesting how you see in the meta change in GLA Mirrors so much. Like, you would think... People say, oh, GLA Mirrors are such boring match. But actually, if you see like a tank mirror or a China mirror or something, it's always 2 supplies, 2 war factories. Very rarely does it deviate. And if it does, it deviates one way and that's it. But GLA Mirror, you're seeing it actually vary up a hell of a lot. This fast supply, the 3 supplies that I mentioned. Fargo's now doing a 1 supply complete defense. Oh, baby. Doesn't work out, though. So, yeah, actually, I think this is a good counter to it because you build a load of tunnels like this, you defend against it, and then you just push out. I actually did it against Boyka in a recent 1v1 challenge, where I knew he would go for that fast TNT, so I did a load of tunnels around my base, and then just pushed out a tech RPG and won. I won it both ways. So, yeah, GLA Mirror changing is interesting. Here comes the big tech RPG push. And R0LL, safe to say, is in a lot of trouble. He's lost it both ways here if he loses this one. Fargo's still only on 1 supply though, so I suppose this does mean everything, this attack. And it looks like it's going to be a bit of a draw. Both players losing a hell of a lot. Got 2 technicals now remaining against this 1 quad. If Fargo can take out that 1 quad, that's a big if. Then yeah, he'd be in a good way, but actually now he's got a super tech, so I think now R0LL has lost this one. I think it's going to go 3-3. Okay, Fargo is now expanding to a 2nd supply. There are a few workers dotted around for R0LL. I say a few, there's only 1, but there's a sneaky tunnel here as well where you could reinforce it later on if he wants to. Over on the right side, we've got a sneaky tunnel going up for Fargo. There are some supplies here that people often forget about. But it is annoying when you take those because, I mean, let's say you'll roll and you drop down a supply here. Tox can just bring in a Tox Rebel and can just go inside of these buildings and prevent you from collecting it. It is annoying. Fargo is going to garrison this middle building here, and this tunnel here is going to feel the pressure. So Fargo's securing the map control, and he's also getting one of the oils here as well. So taking a big lead. I think we're heading towards a 3-3 scoreline. We do like a close set. One quad there is going to get picked off and roll with a big push here on the right hand side. There is one Tox tunnel here, and there are some Scorpions to back it up, but no Scorpion rocket. That Tox tunnel there does go down, but Roll's base is getting wrecked a little bit actually. There are a few demo traps around which could be useful for taking down these technicals. Supply there for Fargo does go down, but Fargo does have 2 oils so far, probably a third very soon. And as I said that about demo traps, the demo trap does take out both of the technicals. So now that's not actually that great a position there for Fargo. Fargo's actually in a lot of trouble now with these quad RPG push here on this right hand side. Yeah, the problem is that it's the sheer number of RPGs here. When you get this amount of RPGs, then yeah, these Scorps for the Tox are a lot weaker because these RPGs pretty much, they just fire a few shots and the Scorpions go down super quick. The Scorpions need to get close, need to start firing their rockets and taking down the RPGs doing the splash damage. But that said though, Fargo does have 3 oils and expanded to another supply here. So he's going to be on 2 supplies, 3 oils, and Roll's going to be on just 3 supplies. And he did lose a load of workers, so his economy is not the absolute best. And it probably won't be long before a few of these RPGs goes down, and it's mainly just the quads left for the demo. That's when you start to feel the pain. Oh, is that going to be a TNT? If that's a TNT, that is epic. Fargo is bringing in the technical. Actually, it wasn't a TNT. Okay, that's good. Because yeah, if he'd lost a full technical of terrorists, might not have gone so well for him. So yeah, Roll's built his supply a little bit north here. So even if Fargo did take some of these buildings, it's quite likely that a lot of these workers would survive actually. Roll now attacking on this left hand side. It's going to kill one of the oils of Fargo. Fargo does decide to pop, but this is going to be a Fargo pop because there are so many RPGs here. One Scorpion instantly goes down. Now, will that oil be killed by Roll, or will he capture it for himself? Toxin Tractor now here for Roll. If that does the contamination, that's going to kill a load of workers. Yeah, Fargo is running on empty a little bit because he had a decent lead with them oils, which have both gone down. He's only got 1 oil here now. But this Toxin Tractor doesn't kill any workers, though, so that's the one little benefit for him. He does have 2k in the bank. He's just producing on 1 arms dealer. But we do have big push of quads and these RPGs down the left-hand side. We've got a Vet 2 quad in there as well. It's going to be a little bit harder to deal with. And this technical coming in and going to kill all of Fargo's workers again. That is painful. That is painful. Got a technical here for Fargo, though. Fargo killing a load of his own, sorry, not his own workers, killing a load of workers for himself there, killing Roll's economy. Roll is now producing on 2 arms dealers. Don't tell me the demo is going to win both ways here. Yeah, Fargo currently under a lot of pressure. He's rebuilding his arms dealer that he's now lost again, but there's so many quads and so many RPGs here for roll. Fargo, yeah, with his Scorpions, he's not able to get anything done. I think maybe quads and RPGs would have been a better composition for him, because this against this amount of RPGs, the tank's just not getting anything done at all. I'm about to pick off a few quads here that have overstepped the line a little tiny bit. Tech RPG in the back here, trying to get a kill on an arms dealer, but sadly for him, not quite. Now, this army here is trapped, so if Fargo gets a big enough army and surrounds it, could get some damage done. But I don't think he has a big enough army to deal with it. There's a Toxin Tractor here again for roll. This time the contamination does land and kills a load of Fargo's workers. So yeah, Fargo is on 4.9k. I think more and more tunnels to Fargo. Spending that 4k mostly on tunnels and Scorps, I think, is the way forward. If Fargo picks off a load of RPGs here, that is good for him. But he's not chasing it down, actually. Okay, he is now, but he is going to lose his score. But he does kill 3, though. I mean, you might be happy to take that, because this Scorp costs 650. RPGs, if you're building it from the barracks, costs 300. Obviously, you get them with the tunnel, they are free. Okay, Fargo has spent all of his money now. He's not got the perfect supply placement by all means on both of these. He is desperately trying to stay in the game, but there's so many quads here now. So many RPGs. Yeah, I think Roll is just going to close it out here. Fargo does have this middle building still. He's got Scorpions out of position here because he did deal with that Toxin Tractor. He's got another tunnel up here. Fargo's taking a hell of a beating. He's not got his workers back collecting, and he's still got his Scorpions out of position. He needs to kill that and then get workers back. I think at this point Fargo has to know that he's lost this game. But there is no palace from Roll, I suppose. There is no palace, so if Fargo can somehow stay alive, I mean, maybe he's got some kind of chance. With these RPGs going down, actually, this is where Fargo's going to have some success, because now these Scorps are going to have a whale of a time against these quads. So yeah, Fargo coming in, Technical being focused down, but all the quads are now being killed. Roll's now on a CC, by the way. He's built it in Fargo's base. Fargo is pushing back. He is pushing back. Roll might actually lose this CC. But the burn has already been done because he did establish it in the first place. But Fargo, yeah, Fargo is somehow pushing back. Toxin Tractor here once again. Maybe just leaving one Scorpion on guard there would have been nice. There's a demo trap here should Fargo decide to push somewhere else. Fargo now continuing to push forward. You see what I mean? The lack of RPGs. So this is where Roll probably wants to think about more tunnels and less quads. Because them RPGs that have been winning him pretty much every single engagement is them RPGs. RPGs chilling out behind the Scorpions. Even just 2 RPGs are scaring Fargo backseat, whereas if those 2 RPGs weren't there, these Scorpions would just take the fight. Surely they would just take the fight. Toxin Tractor once again killing workers. Fargo's making the workers whilst the contamination is still there. So I think he's stopped it now. Fargo is applying the pressure now. Quad cannons coming in once again. Full roll. The supply for roll here might go down, actually. And there's still got 4.8k left. Roll is now establishing a palace. He did kill that oil earlier, by the way. Maybe, looking back, maybe it would have been a decent idea to capture it for himself. Fargo currently on no workers. No workers at all. But is he getting the bounty money? I'm not sure that he is, actually. He is level 3. He's actually level 4. But he's not placed the CC and cancelled it, I don't think. So yeah, very, very scrappy game. I think... Well, in terms of army, like army composition, Roll is ahead. He has more army, but the better quality army is obviously Fargo's now with like these double rocket scorpions and stuff like that. There's a lack of RPGs out, but there's going to be probably a battle bus soon, maybe. Hebsy in the chat says, where is the ambush? Well, no one has a CC. Fargo can't afford a CC. I mean, he could place it and cancel it to get his money back. Yeah, now he's having to sell this supply here. Roller's not going to use the ambush because he's not got the demolitions upgrade and he's not got a CC. Lot of quads here, but I don't know if that's the right fight to take, you know. I really don't. Because of the amount of scorpions now, and there's no RPGs here to back this up, I think Fargo might be able to kill a lot of quads here. Especially with the help of the tunnel. Another quad. You could focus down the weak quads. Okay, so Roll is going to push it back. Battle bus coming in now. But the battle bus does go down to the hole, and that's sad for Roll because it's just out of range of this tunnel. But the quad cannons can still move in. Fargo's re-established in his base now. He's fully collected on 2 supplies, and he still has that oil in the middle. I think that oil is a huge key part here that is probably going to get Fargo the win, I think. It's really difficult for the demo to take that because these bunkers here, I think that one there is fully loaded. And you can probably tell by how many rockets are sticking out. There's at least 3 there and 3 there. I don't know if that necessarily means there's more than 3 in there. I think that one there did have a lot inside of it. Yeah, Fargo's still got loads more money to collect, whereas Roll is about to be completely bankrupt. Hebsy says once the palace is up, one rebel ambush will win the game. I disagree, you know, because the ambush costs you 2k, which is a massive investment now. It's pretty much his whole economy. And then a CC costs you 2k as well. And then there's obviously the delay, even if you get to that point. And he's probably selected the bounty as well because he's taking the fights. So yeah, I disagree with it just being over. That's not the case. Because there's still a load of Tox tunnels. Fargo's still collecting on 2 full supplies. And he's collecting here. He's still got the oil. So yeah, one ambush. It'd take like... If you had 3 or 4 ambushes from the CC, maybe that in one go, maybe that could change the game. But Fargo, to me, is looking way, way, way ahead here. One ambush ain't going to change anything. Battle bus once again, sadly for Roll, does get picked off. This is where the Scorpions are strong. Because they do tend to whole mode the battle bus very, very quick. I think it's something through the toxin weapon actually does damage to the RPGs inside of it. Something like that. I mean, I might be wrong there. But I think that's right. I think not only does the rocket do damage to the actual bus, I think the toxin weapon actually does damage to the RPGs inside. And the weaker the RPGs are inside, I think the more likely the bus is to die. Something like that. CC now being built for Fargo. Now Fargo's ambush could end the game. Imagine a Tox Rebel ambush behind there now with his Tox tunnels. I think that could make all the difference. Rebel ambush is now in play for Roll. But he has nothing though. Like, Roll really is running on empty. He's got a few demo bikes. Demo bike's now coming in. One Scorpion will go down. Didn't need two to send there, to be honest. Just needed the one. Other one's going to die to the RPGs. That was a mistake. So yeah, looking pretty good for Fargo. It's the typical SimCity kind of style Fargo base. But yeah, Roll at the moment doesn't have anything really. He's got a Jarman, 3 quads, a few workers, and a Dream. Rebel Ambush for here for Fargo is going to cause devastation. He could use to kill the Jarman actually. Roll might lose a quad here. And every unit counts now because he's only got them few quads. Rebel Ambush used a little bit prematurely, I think. He also doesn't have the Palace upgrade to get the Gamma, so they do less damage. Yeah, I think Roll knows he's lost at this point. He's desperately trying to get this supply back. Cassard CNC in the chat says, what about buggies? Yeah, well, I mean, the battle busters we've seen haven't really caused the damage, so, I mean, you have to explore other options then. What could he have done? I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing. What would have been better? Maybe buggies would have been better. Bit of a safer option, maybe. The demo bikes are kind of okay, but it is expensive to get that 2k upgrade when you've got no supplies left. I mean, Roll's making Fargo work for the win, and Fargo does have the stronger army here. Tox, you would pick Tox over Demo. First battle bus is going to be out for Fargo very soon. He's still on the middle oil. He is collecting over here, and he's dropping down a market over here on the right hand side. Roll is saving himself 1,500 so he can try to take back this supply. That is probably the plan. Jarman versus Jarman here, standoff. Nobody wanting to snipe the other because they're afraid they'll get shot in the face by the enemy Jarman. Roll's battle bus will get picked off here, and I think it's just the slow deterioration now of Roll. Some will say he already has deteriorated. He has nothing left, really. Has absolutely nothing. So I think the score's going to go 3-3. Nice demo bike, very nice demo bike. Fargo is now out of supplies on this right hand side. 8.7k here. GG from Roll, nothing from Fargo. Fargo just quits.
You have been defeated.
So, GG, 3-3 is the score. I think Fargo will be host again. So yeah, very, very close set so far. I wonder what matchup will be chosen now. I think it's R0LL's matchup. I think. Oh no, it's Fargo's matchup, isn't it? Okay, Fargo has chosen tank, and he wants a tank versus stealth. Tank versus stealth on plant waste. Okay, interesting. We've seen this many times before in Lucifer Arises challenges. Probably seen it like 10 or 20 times now, but saying that, it is still amazingly fun to watch on this map. From what I've seen, tank tends to win more often than stealth. Stealth can't seem to hold on long enough. And do well enough against tank, like mid to late game when that massive tank army is out. Yeah, stealth tends to have a hard time against it. But yeah, we usually see big sizes, massive flamer spam come in on this map and be put to good work. But yeah, down in the bottom left we have Fargo, F005 Fargo in the blue. He's playing with the China tank, and then in the top right we have R0LL. Or R0LL playing as the red GLA stealth. Millard9, welcome man. Dragan, welcome. So Thor in the chat says Fargo's now going to go 5-3. I think it's going to go 4-3, and then I think it's going to go 4-4. That's what I think. Any other predictions in the chat? Fargo's not taking his back supply just yet. Got a terrorist here from R0LL. Might kill some trucks if this gat here is not fast enough. Truck rush was attempted. Truck rush was attempted over here as well. And he's going to kill one worker. Maybe a few more. He's delayed a bit of mining time. A bit of micro time. But he's lost the truck here as well. So yeah, not a perfect start there for Fargo. In fact, you would not take that start. Yeah, you don't really want to be doing that start. A double truck rush. And both failing. This truck having to go back. He has been efficient with it though. He is sending it back all the way to the back of his base. Going to collect from here. There is a... yeah, 37k there, actually. You got to be careful with some of these supplies and some of these crates, because some of them have an insane amount. There is one map, I think it's Tournament Delta, where the supplies in the middle are actually 10k a crate. Like, one of them crates is 10k, normally it's 3.7. Was a bit of a bad lag there. Something going down. Is that a graphical lag, like when there's an explosion, people lagging? I don't know. Terrorist here does kill another truck, so more economic damage being caused, and there's an RPG going to go inside this building. It's going to take Fargo a little while to clear that. There is a gat inside of R0LL's base, though. There is a quad here to try and deal with it, but if this gat's controlled correctly, it should just go here and kill a load of workers, so... Tech RPG here from R0LL once again, and you're seeing, because of Fargo's slow start, because he went for that double truck rush, which did fail, you're actually seeing he's got fewer units out now. That second war factory there was a lot later than it would have otherwise been. Yeah, probably get more interesting. The longer that Fargo is given to stabilize, the harder it will become for R0LL, I imagine. Although there are sneaky tunnels being deployed in both top left and the bottom right of the map. Yo, Russian dude, whose name I can't pronounce. He says, hi, how am I doing? I'm good, thank you, man. How are you? Jan says, where is the bot? The bot is active. Just type in !help or something like that, and you will... yeah, the bot is there. Yeah, there is annoying freezes. I mean, you can see the GAT as it's moving. You can see things freezing. If Fargo's dropped a beacon, he knows there is a tunnel there. GAT is trying to sneak in the back here. We'll get there, but there's nothing there. Maybe he'll just deny some supply collection later on. There is a flamer here, going to go and deny that tunnel. Roll is pushing in the middle with some GATs that he's stolen or borrowed, and some quads. Fargo going to lose some GATs here, actually. Yeah, he lost 3 units there for no reason, really, Fargo. Fargo is clearing this top left spot. Roll realizing that he's not going to probably be able to hold the middle, so he's just shooting the oils down prematurely. Another tunnel here is going to get another flame wall, but that worker there is going to finish off another tunnel, so they're going to 2v1 the flame tank, and the flame tank will go down. Roll does need to be careful, because he did lose a few RPGs, a worker, some HP on the quads, but he did take down the flamer. That's what he meant to do. Roll can have some more workers there, and definitely some more workers there. And here, you really want to have 6 minimum on each year's supplies. Yeah, interestingly, Fargo's been asking me for a challenge, like $100 challenge, for a few weeks now. And I told him, okay, we'll play, but only if he can beat Roll here today. If he loses to Roll, and the challenge is off. Because we did already play, I already defeated Fargo. Don't need to play him again. But if he beats Roll here today, then I'll play him. But if not, the challenge is off. Got a sneaky worker up at the top left. Again. Now, it's an important part of this, like, if Fargo can clear this and establish it for himself, or both sides even, yeah, then that'll become hard for the stealth. But currently, Roll is holding pretty nice. This might be a questionable engagement for Roll. He's going to lose quite a few quads here. The GATs with the veteran C are strong. The flame wall here, Fargo is doing the Fargo trick, you know, that trick that he does where he flames his own stuff. He just flamed down 2 of his own GATs, but there is a little bit of a lag, so maybe we'll let him off, but I'm sure he does it when there's no lag as well. Ooh, that is a painful tunnel, because Fargo has already established a supply there, and he's missed this worker that snuck by and built a tunnel. Heb's in the chat says Rage is the most overrated player in 0 Hour. And he sucks. I don't know about that, man. I really don't know about that. I was playing while Rage was at his peak, and I'm still playing now. And I can tell you, Rage at his peak, you do not want to mess with it. Like, he was better than Size for ages. He was #1. So Rage was #1 for ages. You don't want to mess with Rage. Like now he is, because he's focused on having a girlfriend and his work and stuff like that. So if you watch his recent games, then yeah, sure. But when Rage is at his peak, trust me, everyone is afraid of him. Okay, so Roll is now on a palace, and he has the corners kind of secured. I don't know about that supply. Fargo's in trouble. Fargo is in a lot of trouble. He's making predominantly flamers now, but he doesn't have the napalm. There is an oil in the middle he could capture if he makes a propaganda center, but there's no propaganda. Only collecting on one truck there, by the way. It's going to be mined out soon anyway, though. This is the point, though. Fargo does need to break through now. He does need to make something happen, because he's going to run out of cash. He's going to have this one mined out and this one mined out and just be collecting on his main. Meanwhile, Roll's still collecting there, still collecting there, still collecting there, and he has this one over here. Jan Christian, thank you for the kind words, man. Much appreciated. Fargo is still spamming on 3 war factories, but he can't afford this for much longer. He literally needs to clear this area right now to get the supply for himself, or he is done. It's as simple as that. Can't survive with a tank on 3 war factory spam and only 1 supply. He's also lacking the oil capture, which he's had that oil. He's had that oil for a very long time, and those are here going to go down as well, that he can't even afford to replace, by the way, because he's got 750. Artillery. Okay, artillery killed the supply down the bottom right. Yeah, Fargo's having a hard time here. He is having a hard time. A few terrorists here. They should just get gunned down by the gap. Fargo once again flaming his own stuff. Fargo is running out of cash. I think Fargo could even contemplate selling 1 war factory, and even that one as well. Even though you lose the mines there, every single penny now needs to be poured into getting this supply, because if you don't get it, it's over. And he probably could have dropped down a barracks and got the middle oil ages ago. Yeah, a few too many mistakes. Maybe not enough battle masters as well for Fargo. People making a lot of the weaker units nowadays, because you don't want to give the XP away to the GLA player, which I suppose is fair enough. But when R0LL is making 200 quads, maybe that's when you make Vet 2 Battle Masters, because Vet 2 Battle Masters will just wreck the quads. Like, even 3 of them will just wreck a full ton of quads. It's just insane. Okay, mine drop. Not going to get anything done, really. R0LL still with the quads. Have we even seen any battle busters at all, or is it just literally the quads? I think it's only the quads. So this is where, like, why is he not mixing in just a couple of battle masters? Like, it's probably a bit late now. He just quits. Probably
You have been defeated.
a bit late now, but 5 minutes ago, why did he not just mix in a few battle masters? Morimation or Morimatian says, what is the name of this map? It's called NMC Plant Waste. It's from CNC3. It's actually it's not an exact copy, because the exact copy would have like oils, like you see where we're looking now, like where that building is. CNC3 has an oil there, if my memory's not mistaken. But yeah, it's based on the same layout as Small Town USA from CNC3. Which I used to play a hell of a lot back in the day. Okay, 4-3 for R0LL. He takes the lead once again. So very, very close set so far. Now we do have a fake. Fake. That's the fake. This is the real one. Okay, so top right position, we have Fargo with a GLA stealth now. He is in the blue. Down in the bottom left, we have R0LL in the cyan China tank. It's a very pretty and detailed map, really, isn't it? I mean, look, you've even got like picnic benches. There's even like picnic benches. Yeah, there are some weird things on this map. Like if you look here, for example, weird things sticking out in random places. 2 supplies, 2 war factories, maybe from R0LL, or is it going to be a third? Yeah, 3 supplies, 1 war factory into a late second war factory is probably going to be the case. 3 supplies from Fargo with 3 tunnels. The first terrorist here for Fargo might actually get a truck, but it does look like R0LL is paying attention. He's sending his GAT over there. Terrorist is going to get gunned down. Fargo not paying attention. He is sending another terrorist, though, over to this side, and that one might actually get something done. There is a GAT missing currently, but the trucks are being moved. The trucks are being moved out of the way. Doesn't want to take any economic damage, but he is being delayed from mining, I suppose, just for the cost of a terrorist, which is still pretty good. Yeah, no truck rush this time from the tank player. Shout out to the sponsors and the arrangers of this one, by the way. aka Baloney seems to be pretty much involved in all the big challenges, so massive shout out to him. He's also donated $1,000 to the World Series 2021, so his total prize pool is nearly $3,000 now. It's $2,700 currently. But yeah, also Wraith helped put this together as well. So yeah, shout out to those guys. I think that's everyone. Yeah, I don't think anyone else was involved in this one. But Fargo's going to get a dozer, you know, and with some power spamming, he might be able to get some work done. But the limiting factor, like, people just think, oh, I've got power, I'm just going to automatically win. But the limiting factor is then still economy. Like, there's only a limited amount of things that Stealth can build. Like, he's already spent 2k now on power plants, by the way. So his economy's only got 1,500. Okay, he's collecting on 3 supplies, decent amount of workers. But there's only so many tunnels and so many quads you can make against a decent tank composition. Like, if it's Flamers and Battle Masters, for example, then, yeah, most of the time it has quite a good success against the Stealth. But it's looking like quite a nice setup so far for Fargo. Let's not count him out. I suppose with power, you could get a faster palace, faster battle busters, stuff like that. 3rd war factory now going up for R0LL, and he has made a Lotus and heading maybe towards the middle to get these 2 oils. This is the difference, because R0LL in the previous game actually shot down the oils because he realized he wasn't going to be able to hold them. But Fargo, he's just camping in his base and leaving those oils. Where is the Lotus going? Oh, there she is. Yeah, another hijacker. But this time it dies, and that was the Tech RPG trying to go for the dozer. Trying to go for a dozer hunt, but now R0LL is aware that that dozer hunt could be coming in. A quad push on this bottom right hand side now. No palace in sight yet. He has spent everything on tunnels, defense, stingers, quads, RPGs, and with this push here, might kill some trucks. He's actually going to go for the flamer. This dozer is a little bit out in the open. If there was a hijacker around, it could get inside. Could have actually gone around there and took it, but again, we can see the whole map. Fargo can't. Flamers ECM, that might be a nice composition here. Maybe even for Fargo, a couple more stingers wouldn't be so bad, actually. Needs to pick off these flamers as fast as possible. Building there is going to go down. So Fargo is camping out all the entrances, really. He's camping there, camping here, and trying to hold the middle. But I think this is probably his weakest spot, because against this, with the oils as well, Rolls economy, is going to have... I don't think it's going to do too badly here. And a few more tunnels now being dropped down for Fargo. Probably would like to see 1 or 2 more stingers, though. Palace is now being built, and Roll probably now feels the timer is on, because once that palace is up and a few battle buses are out, that's when it could be hard. Is he going to drop down MiGs behind this? And if this was big size, you would see more flamers in the composition here. But it is quite a all-rounded composition. You've got a few flamers, a few GATs, a few ECMs. Yeah, does there need to be more flamers here? Because the tunnels are actually quite good in their numbers at holding against the flamers. Without the flamers, you're not going to be able to break through the buildings. And the flamers currently now are at the back because the front ones have been picked off. Fargo's actually making RPGs here from the barracks. I'm guessing he's going to make a battle bus. Battle bus is now on the way. This is why you're going to need MiGs, though, and MiGs are already on the way. So yeah, pressure is on. So whilst Fargo's spent all this money here, his front line is actually being completely taken down. He needs to now drop down another layer of tunnels. He has got the money for it, so there's no reason why a tunnel there, tunnel there. Battle bus has actually been taken down here. Yeah, Fargo's in a lot of trouble. Artillery now coming across the map. And where's that going to hit? The palace. Oh, just killed the battle bus as well. This is looking amazingly bad for Fargo. Fargo could sell up and make way to one of the corners, I suppose. He's making a market. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, I saw this kind of happening in my mind. That's why I said he needs to drop down like 2 or 3 more stingers. He dropped down a few more tunnels like back here and back here, but then Roller's just managed to push himself through, and I think Roller's going to take a 5-3 lead here. Roll seemingly doesn't want to lose. I know he did struggle in a set against Google just recently, so maybe that has spurred him on. I did hear he was playing against Xcal yesterday, spamming some games, so maybe that has brought his level up to what is required here to get the win. And there is a massive $200 on the line here, by the way. So yeah, maybe Roll's just smelling the money. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing that Fargo is making that's doing significant damage to this. I think having like 3 battle buses out and a tunnel full of quads is key to holding onto this. The Jarman as well for sniping off the occasional unit here and there. But yeah, Roll's even bringing a dozer now. Is he going to be able to build a CC in Fargo's base? I think he's waiting to clear that area, and then he will send his dozer in to get the supply instant. So yeah, what's the verdict on how Fargo will exit this game? Will he A, just quit, B, say GG and leave, or 3, complain about lag and leave? And the answer was A. Sorry, you didn't get time to vote. 5-3 is the score. Roll is only 2 away from victory. Fargo needs 4 to win. It's the best of 13. AK Bloney in the chat says Roll will get $300 if he wins. So yeah, GG, well played. I might just grab a drink actually while waiting for the next matchup to be decided. Is that the real one? I think that's the real one. Let's just check that's the real Roll. Yeah, I think it is. Right, be right back 1 second to grab some drinks. I say drinks, I mean one drink. Be right back 1 second. Okay, then. Kevin in the chat does make a good point. I wonder how many hours of tennis Fargo played before these games. I think we're probably in the realms of 70 hours plus. Somewhere between 70 and 100 hours. Like literally 3 or 4 days straight. No sleep. No rest. No rest. No drink or anything. It's like a tennis slave camp. Basically, he plays tennis. It's like that film Speed, where if the bus goes below 50 miles per hour, the bus blows up and everyone dies. But Fargo's film is called Tennis, and it's called Play, and you have to continually play tennis. And as soon as you stop and as soon as you drop the ball and it goes out of play, then the tennis court just blows up. That's basically what Fargo does when he does this, like 75 to 100 hours of tennis. Okay, we've got Roll playing with the infantry this time. He's on Imminent Victory, which is basically the same as Natural Threats, but just a little bit like the oils are switched around. We did have a truck rush. It's gone down in the middle to a terrorist from Fargo, who is playing as the GLA down in the south. Okay, Minigunner here is probably going to deny this worker here. Does deny the worker, so Fargo doesn't really have any sneaky tunnels or any flank tunnels, anything like that. TNT. It's actually quite a nice TNT because taking down the outpost still kind of nice. Did a little bit of damage to the supply as well, so it's not awful. It going down. Did get at least something done. So Fargo establishing a tunnel over here. He has got a tunnel over here as well. That dozer did have to run away, so both dozers are currently here. So if Fargo doesn't attack from this right side, he could potentially actually just come in and kill both of these dozers. I mean, this dozer's literally living on death's door. And it's going to go down, and then here is the other one. Okay, one full outpost in the base of Fargo is killing some workers here. And I think the Fargo's defense there is going to go down, but Fargo is applying the pressure over here on this right-hand side. War Factory has gone down. The outpost being brought in now by R0LL, and these quad cannons have all gone down. This is not a very good start for Fargo at all here. Everything that Fargo has done has been denied, and he's also taken some economic damage as well. Fargo has finally cleared up his base. Fargo now applying the pressure on this left-hand side, but R0LL has now got himself on a third supply. Outpost attack down this right-hand side, and there is a TNT being prepared by Fargo. That might be used to defend against the outposts. Okay, barracks does go down. Supply is at risk. This outpost could come in, but there's a Toxin Tractor and RPGs here, but Fargo is busy trying to defend over here on this right-hand side. That terrorist, if he goes down, could blow up everything here. I think this is bad for Fargo. Fargo's at risk of losing his own base here on the right-hand side. Okay, nice terrorist usage, and Fargo is still in the game. He's trying to pick off that supply, but yeah, not having success. Even the Toxin Tractor there not causing damage. Seemingly he did hit a little bit there, but actually the tank hunters are all surviving. Fargo's not currently collecting on any workers. He is now, because I think they've only just been put back to collect. Fargo's now bringing out a terrorist just to finish off this supply. I definitely think just sending that terrorist there would be a decent idea. But he does bring it in on the outpost, actually, and does take out the outpost. That's actually quite nice. Did like that. And Fargo is having some success here. But yeah, he's currently not collecting on his workers still. He's got 6 workers just sitting, chilling there. Finally, now he realizes. But he has done some good damage. He has picked off quite a few tank hunters with those terrorists down here. And then popping open this one over here as well. It was quite nice, and he's taking down that supply.
Fargo needs to keep up his trash talk. That's one of his strengths. Psychological warfare. Easy, it makes his opponents doubt themselves.
Make Zero great again. Thank you for the massive donation, man. $50. Much appreciated. And he does need to keep up his trash talk. You are right. It is one of his main strengths, is psychological warfare. I do agree. I think he says it like he says his trash talk like kind of kind of in a jokey way to himself, but it is kind of serious as well, because when he loses and then you dish it back to him, he takes it really, really serious. And suddenly, yeah, he like last time I beat him, he like I said easy on the last win, and like instantly a topic goes up on the forum asking for a rematch, $100 bet. So yeah, it definitely gets to him if you say he is bad. Yeah, we haven't seen that really here today. Maybe it's because he is losing. Maybe that's why he's feeling the pressure a little bit. Yeah, make R0LL great again. Thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. This is going to be an annoying outpost. I don't really know what Fargo is going to do about that. Fargo's trying to attack over here on this left-hand side, but he's going to face a full bunker. Mohammed in chat says, do you think it's really roll? Google says, of course it's roll. Philo says, no, it is roll. Well, it's on roll's official account, so... And there it has been lag, exactly like with Google. And roll has managed to get the win here. Fargo did not GG, he just literally quit. And the score is 6-3. Fargo's trailing behind here. He is not doing too well. Yeah, roll only needs one more victory, and a GLA infantry, you can win it both ways. Can win it both ways. Yeah, Fargo trying some aggression there. On the right side, it did work against the War Factory. But yeah, on the left-hand side, he ran into a full bunker. Fargo's complaining about lag. Got fake everyone here today. Fargo saying you can only play under lag, same like Scuba. When the game slows down to 2 times speed. Sad but true. Right, we got Fargo now in the north of imminent victory. He is he's playing as the the blue China infantry. Down in the south we have R0LL, who just called Fargo a moron. And he's playing with the GLA and the Cyan killer. So Fargo decides something else, but I missed that one. R0LL says you're a fake expert. Fargo going for War Factory Barracks. He's gone for this middle supply, going for a truck rush. Gonna kill... Ooh, almost kills a worker, but it was hiding in the trees. There's another worker being brought to support. Where is that going to go? Just over to the left-hand side, I think. Fargo might just actually drop down a bunker here in the middle and put an infantry unit inside of it. Or he's actually going to use his dozer to crush. Okay, fair enough. But this truck here is going to get denied by the RPGs. Fargo does need to focus heavy now. Does need to focus. I think a bunker here would be quite nice. Yeah, that, and then that. You form like a little triangle and everything's kind of covered. Even building bunkers next to these buildings is not that bad, I don't think, because the buildings can be flushed out with a toxin tractor, but a bunker is an impregnable defense. Okay, one RPG dropped off, trying to pop open the outpost. Probably was going for the doze hunt there, but there is a bunker there. And there are mines on the bunker, obviously, and there's mines on the war factory. RPG here going to cause some damage to these trucks. Fargo not responding to that so far. He has got a spare truck down here that he can use to do some harassment. Fargo's infantry here is kind of bugged out because he didn't evac it in time. Technical coming in. That is going to be some RPGs on the dozer here, so those are going to go down. Technical here comes in with a TNT, but actually fails because there are mines there. So this Technical is trying to get the dozer, and I don't think Fargo has quite realized that. The dozer is taking damage from the RPG. Dozer decides to turn around and go behind the bunker, but was it a better decision to move it right and move out of the range? Ooh! Oh, he force fired the ground and he got it. Fargo is hunted. Fargo is hunted, but he has got War Factory Barracks. He's still not out of it. He can just fill fully loaded outposts and just attack down the map. Still possible. He has a truck here on the left hand side. He's got control of this bunker here, but Fargo is at risk of losing his barracks here. So yeah, under 3 minutes, Fargo is hunted. Nickname says maybe let fake roll play because then maybe Fargo's got a chance. That's a good one actually. Nervous supply going up for roll. I don't know if I agree with the nervous supply there. I don't know if that's necessary. Because if anywhere's going to go down, it is this area. I think a couple more tunnels here could be nice. But maybe this is forcing Fargo into attacking into this bunker. And roll is holding quite nice actually at the moment. TNT comes through on the power, and roll is going to make Fargo on no power, no dozer. And it's under 4 minutes. Yeah, Fargo focusing on the lag and not focusing on the game could be the case. He's forgotten about this truck over here, but yeah, Fargo is getting obliterated. So yeah, that supply is paying for itself actually, but roll is losing a lot of quads. There's a sneaky worker there. No workers on the right hand side. The pressure is on Fargo here because he's about to lose a set if he loses this one. TNT comes in, and that's actually going to kill the barracks. There are no mines on the barracks. There was 3 terrorists there anyway in case. Yeah, barracks has gone down, and now Fargo's just on a war factory. He's going to try and kill this bunker, but there's so many quads here with the tunnel that I think the flamer will be able to... Sorry, I think the defense will be able to take down the flamer, and the flamer does go down. Fargo coming in. This is probably his last big full outpost, but all of the units there are going down. Truck in here did kill some workers. Easy for roll. Good job, lagger from Fargo. And Fargo just quits. GG. Roll manages to get the win. Causes the upset. Gets a 7-3. So it looks like my challenge against Fargo will be off because he was not able to get the win here against Roll. So yeah, unlucky for Fargo. It was easy for Roll today. So yeah, 7-3 is the score. Congratulations to Roll. Has Fargo gone off? Where is he gone? Is he actually gone? Where's Fargo? Okay, yeah, GG, well played to roll. Congratulations. So trying to see if Fargo will play the last map. Okay, Fargo accepts the last match. Right, apparently it's going to be on Winter Arena. Do I even have Winter Arena? Okay, going to be one game, Super Weapon versus Tank on Summer Arena. Right, just bear with me. I'm just trying to sort out the logistics of this final game. Bear with me a second. Okay, super weapon against tank. Okay then guys, jumping into the very final game. We do have 7-3 scoreline. And we have Roll Down in the South as the super weapon. He is with the is with the green color. We got Fargo actually going for a middle supply build order. Maybe he's going for a middle supply build. Interesting. We're all going for 3 doses. Going for an EMP here. And a supply here. EMP over here on the right hand side. I wouldn't say anything about that. I won't say anything. Look, it might have gone past 12 o'clock, but honestly, I don't care. It's all day, okay? Anyway, we've got a troop crawler coming across the map, but we've got... I don't even think I can... I don't think I can commentate on this game. I'm just gonna have to sit and watch, I think. Okay, so... Oh man. I don't think I'm going to be able to commentate. We've got the traditional... Oh man, 30 doses, 30 EMPs, 30 power plants, and 4 war factory build order. From roll. Look, April Fools. It's the rules say that after 12 o'clock you can't have a laugh at a joke anymore. But it depends which time zone you're in, because actually if you're in Vivid's time zone, technically we are still probably before 12 o'clock. The thing is, like all these particle cannons.
Search and destroy.
Oh, it's all these particle cannons, but the thing is, Fargo is not even. Fargo has not seen any of them. Like, Fargo has not seen any. Someone said 50k. It's not 50k. It's more like 500k or 5 million, something like that. How many zeros? Yeah, it's now 400k, but he did have 500k. Look at the screen. So yeah, Fargo is in a little bit of trouble now. There's quite a few particle cannons, and Fargo got this building scout. Oh man, Fargo is in a lot of trouble. He's got a lot of V's to deal with. Fargo quits.
You have been defeated.
Oh my god. Alright, I think we need to phone roll. Where is he? We're gonna phone roll, okay? I'm gonna get roll on the phone. Right, let's phone roll. Let's phone roll. Okay, let's phone roll. Ready? Hello, roll.
Hello, Roll here.
Congratulations. Oh, I couldn't even commentate on that last game when so many particle cannons appeared.
I was sniggering during the set as well.
I literally had to stop talking, but yeah, surprise everyone. Roll was well, actually, I'll let you tell him. Who was playing today, Roll?
So tonight, Michael, I was X-Scout. Stars in your eyes. Yeah, so special thanks for the stream and everyone who did this prank. Hopefully Fargo sees the funny side as well. But, I mean, we had a good time.
We did have a good time. I was just saying before, even though it's supposed to be April Fool's finishes at 12 o'clock, that's too early. So if we count a Vivid's time zone, we'll just say we are still allowed to do the prank.
That is true.
So yeah, Fargo, I haven't seen him actually since that last game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing he's just gone again. So yeah, GG, well played. The prank was Fargo has left the group on the group chat.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Fargo's gonna be mad with that one. I wonder if he's actually tuned in and realized that X-Gal was playing yet. But yeah, anyway, GG, yeah, the prank was that X-Gal was playing the whole time. How did you, by the way, make the lag happen, or was that just a...
That's not me. That was not me.
Oh, right,
I think
okay.
I don't know why, but I actually think Fargo does lag on Rivora. I don't know why.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I had to have it on Rivora because it would blow our Discord.
Yeah. I think logging in on Roll's main account definitely helps. And yeah, that the lag freezes. I thought you'd taken it to the next level because I thought this looks like Roll.
Oh my god. Poor old Roll. All right, well, I hope Fargo takes that the right way. No hard feelings, of course. All in the spirit of April Fools.
Yeah, just a little joke. It's good games anyway. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah,
hope
GG.
everyone enjoyed it, and yeah,
Cool.
hope you enjoyed casting as well.
Yeah, it was a barrel of laughs.
All right,
Cool. Cheers, X-Gal. GG.
GG, see ya.
See you later. Well then, guys, April Fools. X-Gal was the one playing the whole time. I did know it. Only a few of us knew it. Rafe knew it. AK knew it. Fargo obviously didn't know it. Roll was in on it because X-Gal was allowed to log in on Roll's account. And then for an extra special, like that was already pre-arranged, but then for an extra special, I thought we'd do that very final game. Whereas if you see the map, it is a cheat map. So basically, Roll has to be in the bottom spot. Really, we probably could have programmed it so you could have had the north spot and the bottom spot. But basically, see, I messaged X-Cal before the game and said what you need to do is actually destroy this hut. So you see you can one-shot the hut, and as soon as you one-shot the hut, this magic crate appears. And actually, I think it's loads of crates stacked on top of each other or something. But you watch his cash, he's on 1,075. He gets it, and then suddenly he's on 500,004. And then suddenly, yeah, that's when I couldn't commentate anymore because I was about to say the traditional 30 dozer 30 power plant build, but I literally died laughing. I couldn't. I honestly almost had to cut the stream off and stop there. But yeah, April Fools. Oh man, and then Fargo's face. So if we see from Fargo's view.
A beacon has been placed.
Like, so this is Fargo can see a bunker here, and he can see one particle cannon.
Warning.
But then all of a sudden, his screen just fills full of particle cannons. And the next gal as the fake roll then says,
Unit lost.
got this build from X-Gal. And then, yeah, Fargo just gets completely obliterated. He's quit, he's gone offline, he's left our group chat. And I think that probably might be the last we see of Fargo for a for a while. To be honest, I don't think he liked that joke. So whilst actually there was loads of fakes, joining all the time, trying to pretend to be Fargo and roll. I actually thought maybe we'd have been double joked. I actually thought that it would end up being like X-Gal against size or something weird like that, because I thought the Fargo would have been fake. So that's why at the beginning I was there checking if it was the real Fargo or not. Yeah, I thought for a second it wouldn't. So yeah, just quickly before the stream started, well, before that last game started, I was quickly sending X-Gal these screenshots showing him how to get this crate. Because yeah, I hadn't even tested it. It was literally a kind of wing it thing. But yeah, finally we did get it done. So yeah, GG. Well played to X-Gal / roll. Unlucky to Fargo, but yeah, hopefully he sees the joke side of it. It is April Fool's. It only comes around once every year. Would you believe it? But yeah, and if you didn't check out my other April's Fool video that I uploaded earlier today, I highly recommend you check that out as well. Right, cool. I'm going to take a break for a little bit just to try and recover from that laughing fit. If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like it. It's probably one of the best pranks we've done live, I think. Or it's the best prank I've done live anyway. So, yeah, best April Fools in a while. So, GG. Cheers to everyone that joined. Don't forget to like the stream. And, yeah, see you in the next one. GG.